Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana channel. Today we will try to understand the 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. This 13th, chapter 13, it speaks of the Kṣetra Kṣetrajña Vibhāga. Kṣetra Kṣetrajña Vibhāga yoga it is called as. The yoga of the field and the knower of the field, we can say that way. Let us try to understand this a little more in detail. But before that, I request you to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Now, this particular chapter is about understanding the Kshetra. Kshetra means the body. Here, the Kshetra means the body, our body, or a human body. And Kshetrajna. Kshetrajna means the soul or the Atma or the one, the Jiva, that which drives all these things. That is Kshetrajna. So, this is like, how a farmer knows his field. So, the soul, the Atma, is the knower of the body. Lord Krishna explains the difference between these two and how self-realization can be achieved through this method. Some of the key ideas of this chapter are Kshetra. Kshetra, as we discussed earlier, it is the field, it is the body and the mind. Here both body and mind are considered. Kshetra refers to the physical body and mind. It includes 5 sense organs, that is eyes, ears, tongue, skin, nose, all these panchendriyas, 5 sense organs, pancha indriyas, and it includes the mind, ego, and intellect, manassu, buddhi, ahankara, chitta, all these things, all kinds of things, it includes. It also includes emotions like wants, that is desires, hatred, happiness, sorrow, all these things it includes. And it also includes janma, mrityu, jara, vyadhi, samsara, all those kinds of things. That means birth, death, old age, you are having some ailments, all these things, it includes all these kinds. Kshetra means all these 5 senses, mind, ego, intellect, emotions, all kinds of emotions, all kinds of body, these things, conditions like birth, death, all those things. So this body is called the field. It is the field, Kshetra, where actions or performances happen. Just like crops grow in the field, Without a Kshetra, you can't grow anything. So Kshetra is important. Next, Kshetrajna. Now, very beautifully he has put it, the knower of the field. This is, here in this case, the soul, the Atma, the Jivatma, the Jiva or the Atma, which is inside every being, which is the driving force of all living beings, of all things, living things, There is something which holds you live. That is Atma, that is soul. So here it is considered that it observes, the Atma observes all that happens in the body, all actions which happen in the body, maybe through panchendriyas or karmendriyas or gnanendriyas, everything, whatever it happens, in the body, but it does not get affected by them. These are the two things, One is it observes, but it doesn't get affected. It's a sakshi, it is a witness. It only sees, it doesn't indulge itself in any other activity. This thing is only to observe. So, just like the sun lights up everything but remains untouched, like that. That is Kshetrajna. So Kshetra Kṣetrajña we have known. Now, what is the true knowledge, Jnana? Lord Krishna here explains to Arjuna, the real knowledge is understanding. The real knowledge is understanding the difference between what is Kshetra and what is Kshetrajna. What is the body? The body, along with all these things, is a temporary phenomena. It keeps changing. And whereas the Kshetrajna, the Atma, the soul, it is eternal, it will not change, it is unchanging. So, Kṣetra Kṣetrajña. Kshetra is like, all these five senses, mind, ego, emotions, all these things, they keep on changing. In fact, all the five senses die when somebody dies. But here, even emotions also, they keep on changing. But Kshetrajna, the observer, he doesn't change. He is always there. He is eternal. He is unchanging. So, if one can differentiate what is Kshetra and what is Kshetrajna, that is knowledge. So here some of the characteristics are true knowledge includes, like humility. We not ego, not being egoistic, patience, simplicity, devotion to God, detachment from material things, seeing the same thing, seeing the same soul in all beings, same Atma, your Atma, his Atma, everything is same. This is how it is to be viewed. This is the true knowledge, that includes all these characteristics. Being patient, simple living, devotion to God, detachment from material things. It doesn't say that you should not have materials or you should not have, you should be comfortable, but not luxurious, not to be too luxurious. Okay, you want certain things, you have it, but not to be too luxurious or not to depend upon material things. So, and the last one is that seeing everybody in the same way as you see yourself. Whatever you see for yourself, what you do for yourself, you have to do the same thing. You have to be same to all other beings also. So here Krishna, he says, declares, I am also the knower in all bodies. He says, I am there in everybody. I am the person who is Kshetrajna. I am the Kshetrajna in everyone. That means he is the one who is the ultimate witness in everyone. He means God. He means, of course, here we say that because Lord Krishna is giving sermon to Arjuna, we say Lord Krishna is the witness in everyone. So God, that Shakti, God, Parabrahma. God means here, we have to define God in a totally different thing. God is the supreme soul. He is the Paramatma. He is the supreme soul, Paramatma. While we are individual souls, Jivatma. So he is the ultimate witness. Now, there is one more angle to look at it. One more way of looking at it is understanding the world, that is Prakriti, and spirit Purusha. See, there are two things, Prakriti and Purusha. Prakriti is nature. Prakriti is everything we can see. Prakriti is everything we can feel. Prakriti is everything we can touch. Prakriti is everything we can hear, we can taste, we can touch, we can see its color, we can see its dimension. All these things, whatever we see is Prakriti. Whatever we observe, whatever grahya, whatever we can perceive, it is all Prakriti. It includes even the body, it includes the mind, and it includes the world. Purusha, as again as this Prakriti, Purusha is the spirit. is the Atma, is the soul that lives within the body, that is there inside the body. It does not die or change. It observes all these things. Prakriti Purusha. This is another way of looking at it. Now, Lord Krishna here in this, Kṣetra Kṣetrajña Yoga, he says how liberation happens. So, when he understands completely the difference between body and soul, this body and the soul, which is the driving force of this body, without which the body cannot be there, he realizes God as the supreme knower. Once he realizes God as the supreme knower, he becomes free from desires and then ego. And above all, he sees all beings as equal. Everything's the same. Whether you see an animal, whether you see another human being, whether you see plant, whatever surroundings, whatever that is surrounded by you, whenever he sees all of them as equal. Then those kinds of persons, they attain moksha, that is liberation from birth and death. So, to conclude, Kṣetra Kṣetrajña Vibhāga Yoga teaches you are not the body, but the soul within. You are the soul, you are the Atma, you are the Jivatma. The body is only a tool. The body is only a tool to perform many actions, not certain, all kinds of actions it can do, all kinds of karmas it can do. Visible, invisible, mental, all kinds of things, karma. And this tool is driven by soul, Atma. Atma is the one which drives this tool. Recognize the supreme soul, that is Paramatma, that is God in all living beings. Then this realization leads to freedom and eternal peace. Only when you realize that the supreme soul is in all living beings, that Paramatma is in everybody, then you think that you are them and they are you, and this kinds of thought. This realization leads to freedom and eternal peace. Viewers, with this explanation on Kṣetra Kṣetrajña Yoga, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you viewers for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.